Hello, my fellow humans. So, today we are going to talk about how we define success, wealth, and productivity, and how to change how you define it for yourself. It's super easy, you just choose a new way how you define it for yourself. So, for example, I decided that I define success as me doing what I love, uh, and no longer define being successful as me doing what I love and making plenty of money from it, but already that me doing what I love is success. Uh, and why does it matter? Because if I only see it in a way that I make money from it and only then see myself as a successful person, I'm still putting it off into the future before I can see myself as a successful person. And this means that I lose the feeling of confidence that comes from seeing yourself as a successful person. I think in society nowadays, like if you imagine who is a successful person, mm, or who are the successful people, like image that comes is related to the amount of money that they make, to the type of house they live in or apartment, to the type of car they drive, etc. And I think as a society, how what we see as success, also what we see as wealth and what we see as productivity, doesn't really do as well. It's like we are chasing some type of success that it is visible on the outside, that seems like it's a success on the outside, but that does not really make us feel like a success on the inside. That does not really make us feel like our life is meaningful, like we are doing something that helps us give our unique gifts out into the world and make the world a better place. So, yes, I think it's really important that we redefine what is success for us, and how we do this as a society is that we individuals start to redefine it for ourselves, and then it's gonna also change in society because we individuals make together the collective. And you can choose your own definition of success, a type of definition of success that will make you happy, that will make you motivated, and that will make you feel as a success already right now, and not when you reach certain things that the society seems to agree on, that there are measures of success: house, car, more than enough money from the job that you don't necessarily like. My new definition of success is, as I already mentioned, that I am doing what I love, and not necessarily anymore that I make money from doing it. I hope I will make more money out of it in the future, but already that I'm showing up and I'm making these videos for which I believe that they give something meaningful to the world, that they give something to you guys who listen to me, to me thinking out loud, that you get some resonance, feeling of being understood, feeling that yes, you're doing all right and you can even do better the way you are, the person, unique person you are already right now. And when I'm writing and I'm putting my writing out into the world, this makes me feel fulfilled and as though I did something good in my day, something that will build up and has some positive influence on the world. And just thinking about this and talking about this, like, it makes me feel like I want to cry. This is something I believe in. It's something where I can believe in myself, where I can believe in myself that I'm useful for other people as well. And um, where is my tissue? I need to blow my nose now because I'm tearing up. So yes, this is not my definition of success, because actually I feel successful when I put these things uh, out in the world. I feel like I have this sense of expansion, and it might not be visible to the outside world, even though I can be glowing, so it can be visible to some people. But yes, it's like this inner feeling of expansion, lightness, love, forward and actually in all directions, moving energy. Like, this is the state. This right now is the state where I feel successful. And this is now my definition of success, doing this work that makes me feel like this. Uh, and putting it out there, actually sharing it with people. Um, and for Vault, like, my new definition of being a wealthy person that makes me happy right now, even if I don't have wealth in terms of what we usually see as wealthy, like someone who has lots of money, so much money that also their children won't have to work a day in their life, or I don't know, like these kind of things. um, I now define wealth as like WE in wealth, like we, not just me, but we. I define my wealth now as a community, as being part of community. And also, like, when we imagine community, or at least when I imagine it, it's like a group of people being gathered together. But it's not just this, a community. Like, your family is your community, your co-workers are your community, your classmates are your community, your like people you see on the street are all part of community. Like, these are all communities. And what I define now for myself as wealth is that I have this community of people, and some of them are my family members, some of them are my friends, some of them are just the people I see on the street, or people that comment or my videos or posts on Substack, um, or that we exchange messages on social media. Um, a community of people that I have meaningful interactions with, a community of people like my family members and some of my friends that I know I can count on them, that I can count, that if I want to celebrate something and I invite them, they will come. If I'm going through the rough time, if there's a death in the family or whatever, that they will show up, and if I ask them for support, they will show up. And even if I don't ask them for support, that I know they will have my back. um, a community of people that even if social system collapses and we no longer have money, and like if all in some way changes, that I know because I have community of these people that I'm gonna be all right. Like even if I'm penniless, that I'm gonna be all right because I have a community of people that even if we don't agree about everything, that we still have this connection where we see each other as human beings, and we respect each other and love each other and are here for each other. This is now wealth for me. um, of course I would still love to be wealthy, financially wealthy in a way that I can retire and don't have to work for money unless I want to. Uh, it's like you can also have both definitions at the same time. Uh, but what is your definition of wealth right now? What is your definition of wealth that makes you feel wealthy already, even before you have all the money you need and all the money you want, and even before you have generational wealth and all these things? What is definition of wealth right now? What makes you truly wealthy? It can also be like your own talents, being on the path of using your own talents, uh, the things that nature, God, universe put into you, and you are using them. This is like wealth creation. This is like in the story where there is a goose that lays gold eggs. She is doing with her body, with her being, she is making those gold eggs and putting them out into the world. What is this for you? This is your vault creation. The goose in the story is laying those gold eggs and she's putting them out, and she makes people around her wealthy as well. And if people around her would be smart, they would really appreciate this goose that lays golden eggs. But in the story, they actually, I think that they killed her because they wanted to find the source of those eggs, and of course, then she couldn't lay golden eggs anymore. Uh, okay, so what is this thing in you that makes you feel like you are wealthy just with your own beingness, just by being cute, by doing whatever you love, whatever comes naturally to you? What makes you feel like a wealthy person, even if you don't have like um, huge amounts of money to show for it in a way that society defines wealth? Okay, and let's go to productivity. Um, the way we usually see productivity is doing a lot and being very efficient at it, to have output of your work. For example, a productive woman, how we imagine a productive woman, she's running her business, or she is going. She's having some job, and she is very good, excellent, efficient at it, and her house is clean, her kids are well behaved, blah blah blah, like these kind of things. Or a productive man, he shows up for his work, he is a leader in his workplace. Or if he's a productive business owner, he gets his things done, and he knows how to outsource the work, so delegate, outsource the work, so that other people are also productive and are doing their part. This can of course applies to a woman as well. uh, what you imagine as productive, or what you imagine, like if you want to be productive today, what is the thing you want to get done? And usually there is like bunch of things you want to do. The things for your school, you want to do the things for your job, you want to do the things for your business, you want to um, do things for your dog and children and cats, and you want to clean the house, and you want to, I don't know, like it's usually like bunch of things in the day. And if we do them all, and we do them very efficiently, and also in a way that no one can say like you could do this better, then we feel productive. Like I know that I used to have like a whole list of things I want to do in a given day, and at the end of the day I was usually only able to do like about three of those things, or even less, and then I fall down because I'm not really productive. Or if I came to like 70% of the things on my to-do list, I knew I can already feel like extremely proud of myself, because this was already super productive. um Even though like even before that I used to feel bad because I wanted to do all the things like 100%, and I would even beat myself up for doing 70%. But now I decided define productivity by doing what was important for that given day to be done. So today I'm gonna feel productive because I showed up and recorded a video and then edited it and posted it on YouTube. This is it. Like, this is productive day. I did what I felt inside that I want to do today, that is meaningful, that I do it today, and I put it out into the world. And I remember last week or the week before last, I knew I had to take my dog to the vet because he needed to get a vaccine. Um, and I didn't know like when it's gonna be the right day. I thought I should call to get an appointment, etc., etc. But then it happened that my husband came home from work and we started talking about this. And I said, "Are you available that we go right now?" And he said, "Yes, it has to be done. Let's go." And we went to the vet and got lucky. There was not a lot of people. Me and my dog uh, got vaccinated. Just my dog got vaccinated, but we came into the room when he got his vaccine. We came into it very fast, and he got his nails clipped, and it was just like the perfect moment to do the thing because when we came back out there was already plenty of people. But what I'm trying to say, like that day I felt so productive because that was the thing that was important to get done, and I chose the right moment to do it, and I felt so good. I felt so productive. I don't think I posted anything that day, or maybe I did, but that was the thing that day that made me feel productive. And it can also be that you get a proper rest, that you sleep well. You can even feel productive by getting a day in which you don't work but you get rest, because also rest is super important for your body. It's super important that you are well rested if you want to show as your best self in the world, if you want to do meaningful work, if you want to be productive, if you want to be successful, if you want to be wealthy. You need to rest, and sometimes the most productive thing is that you rest and restore yourself. um so what else about this topic? Yeah, I think that as a society, if we start redefining success, wealth, and productivity for ourselves, that we can really create so much better world. Because it feels to me that nowadays, when productivity is getting as much things done as you can, and where wealth is like generating a lot of money, usually at the expense of others, and where success is making enough money so that you can go into debt and buy a house and buy a car. It does not feel like what we created with this is good for majority of us. It's not good for majority of us. We are burning this planet. We are producing so many things that we don't need. We are doing so many things that are not useful, and burning out while doing it. It's a system that is not sustainable. It's like super rich exploiting everyone else, um, and us being against each other when we try to secure the resources for our houses and cars. And I mean, houses and cars are also important, even though I'm in favor of more public transport. Um, but these are the things that should be given. It should be given that we all have roof over our heads, unless we choose not to. Like, if you choose a lifestyle where you just travel around and sleep uh, outside in a tent, that's your choice, of course. But it should be given that it's taken care of all of us having a place to live, a place to sleep. It should be given that we all have food. It should be given that we have medical insurance. Those are the things that are basis of a well-functioning society. And I think that I'm gonna talk more about this in some other video, because this one is getting quite long already. When I'm tuning in right now, I kind of feel like the color of my shirt, like this beautiful shiny energy, beautiful shiny yellow loving energy, in which I want to wrap the world, like this beautiful sunshine. I think that's it for today. So please put in the comments what is your definition for yourself, the one you can make up for yourself. What is your new definition of success, of wealth, and of productivity. Thank you so much for watching. And you can find about my coaching services and programs and newsletter and Substack and all other things down in the description area. I love you all and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. I don't take you for granted.